Mile 1, 10:03. Mile 2, 9:07. Mile 3, 9:05. Let's get mile 4. That's mile 5 and 9 something. All right, mile 6. Down. Let's do some strides.
My thoughts make me tired, just running through my mind. Wonder if there's peace I could find.
Welcome to another episode of the AHRC Marathon Training Vlog. MK here with Haven, and we made it to Friday. All right, we had an awesome recovery run today. Haven and I, we did 7 miles. Cole and Evan are running 10, and we got to share this morning with our good friend Anita. Today I'm going to give a race recap of the LA Marathon, where Haven was able to achieve her goal of qualifying for the Boston Marathon with an amazing finishing time of 3 hours and 29 minutes. All right, let's go. And that should take Haven somewhere south of 3 hours and 30 minutes. My prediction is she'll cross the finish line somewhere around 3:28 and change. Okay, let's see if that happens. Okay, so we were a minute off on the prediction, and we pretty much had to hustle to get to the finish line just to squeeze under 3:30. So I don't want to explain why we didn't match the predicted result or make excuses for sure. What I want to do instead is to commend Haven on her excellent performance despite a lot of hurdles that she had to overcome. The traffic in West LA near the finish line before the start of the race is pretty crazy, because everybody is driving into the city, trying to get parking and board the shuttles from there to the start line at Dodger Stadium. So I've had plenty of experience with this, and I know that we had to get there really super early. So I met up with Johan, and Johan, Haven, and I made our way to LA like at 3 in the morning, and we did great. We arrived right on time, beat all the traffic, didn't have to wait in lines to get into the parking deck. Had a little trouble finding the right parking deck because there's a big cluster of them all right next to each other, but finally found ours in plenty of time, got on the shuttle with ease, and made our way to Dodger Stadium. But as you could tell from the race video, I was an idiot, and I left our entire gear bag at home. I had a backpack with me, and that had a bunch of post-race items like clothes and towels and things that I would need after the race. But I had a whole entire other bag that was actually the drop bag that I was going to use, that had my race vest, my hydration vest, that I was going to carry 4 bottles of hydration that had a mixture of LMNT and liquid IV, as well as all of my gels. Haven had her gels on her, but my gels were in that bag. And that's a huge advantage to have those things, because it's hydration that we practice with. It's hydration that's very potent, with a lot of electrolyte and very little sugar. We like to take our electrolyte with a little bit of sugar mixed in with it, so that it helps to facilitate absorption into the bloodstream. And since I would be carrying it on me while I'm carrying the GoPro, we wouldn't have to stop at aid stations or weave back and forth, and we could just maintain on our shortest course line and take hydration from my hydration vest. I can just simply hand it to her, and it would have been just so much more comfortable. But to be honest, the beginning of the race is really stressful because I needed to keep my phone. I decided last minute just to take my phone with me so that I could call people along the route. We had friends at mile 6, mile 9, mile 20 who were planning on meeting us, and I wanted to be able to communicate with them. So I made the last minute decision to carry my phone. So that meant that I had no hands free. I had phone in one hand and I had the GoPro in the other. And it turned out that the aid stations had very large cups with either electrolyte sports formula. There was like maybe like an inch. It was just barely a sip in the cup. So it was just not enough. And what I wanted to do was I wanted to grab a bunch of cups and just carry it and then hand them to Haven, but I didn't have any free hands. At the beginning of the race, Haven didn't get a chance to have a lot of hydration, which is unfortunate because you really want to start hydrating early. It needs a little bit of time. It doesn't happen automatically. You might be able to quench your thirst automatically, but it's hard to get that into your bloodstream. But luckily, Andrew found us at around mile 6, and that was just a game changer. It just brightened our moods because now we could go through the aid stations, and we had an extra 2 hands that would help us, and it was really, really, really helpful and positive. So after that, our mood changed a lot, and we felt a lot less stress. We also got a lot of help from mile 20. At mile 20, Cole and Evan found us, and I had asked Cole, and I had called Cole earlier and I'd asked him to bring the supply bag with him and to have the hydration vest ready with all of the bottles in it. So he came at mile 20 and ran alongside me, put the vest on me. It was just like, it was awesome. It was like some kind of Formula One pit stop. It was great. Got the vest on me, gave me the bottles. We gave Haven a bottle, so she was able to carry that and continuously hydrate. And I think that was a big help. And then I had a couple of bottles on me, and I was able to hydrate for the first time. I had to stop a couple of times just to take drinks at aid stations and then try to catch up with Haven during the race, but it was just not enough. Like, it's 26 miles, you got to drink a lot, and I wasn't getting nearly enough. So having that hydration, even though it was at mile 20, helped me a ton, and I'm sure it helped Haven a ton too. So really grateful that we had Cole and Evan, and so that took a lot out of us. I'm not gonna lie, like I was struggling a little bit here and there as well, and I can imagine how difficult that must have been for Haven. And what I really appreciate is, despite all of my mistakes and my flaws, it was nothing on her. She went above and beyond and performed so well on that day. But despite all the mistakes that I made, Haven really pulled through. Like, I believe her performance was far better than 3:29. If things had gone according to plan, then she would have just easily knocked out 3:27 and not have had so much trouble at the end trying to make that finish. Like I said again, no excuses, but what I really want to focus on is just commending Haven on such a wonderful and fantastic performance. Hey, thanks so much to our Patreon team. We're growing, and the channel's growing because of you. Thank you so much. I have a personal coach for Instagram now. Thanks, Anita. So working on that, and you can also find me on Strava here. Please like this video, help it get out to as many people as possible. And we have a ton of new visitors to our blog. So please subscribe if you haven't done so already. It helps out our channel a bunch. And that's gonna do it for me today. We have a tough Saturday and Sunday. I'm not in good enough shape to do a whole 10K time trial tomorrow, but what I will do is do some broken tempo miles, and then I will extend that into the long run on Sunday and do some tempo miles on Sunday as well. I hope you have a great day and a meaningful run. We'll see you in the next one. All right, bye now.